Yo, what's up guys? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment, your home for breaking sports news and sports talk. Make sure you smash that like button. When you smash the like button, hit the subscription button, subscribe to the channel. All right guys, today we're going to talk about the Phoenix Suns and who I think the Phoenix Suns could take with that 10th pick overall in the NBA draft in 2020. All right guys, I'm going to talk about TYRESE Maxey on today and what I think about this player. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right guys, TYRESE Maxey is about 6'3", 198 pounds. His wingspan is about 6'6". For his freshman season with Kentucky, he averaged 14 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 3.2 assists, nearly shot 42.7 from the field, and was 29% from three-point land, which I definitely think he'll get a lot better once he is able to go to the league. But one thing that I really liked about him is his attack awareness to attack the basket. Great scorer. A great finisher at the basket with either hand, plays great, tremendous defense, has a great defensive IQ. So he is a two-way guard. He's not a good guard just going to go out there and kill you. He also is going to play. He's also going to give the effort and play with a high motor on defense, and that's something that you need. If you're the Phoenix Suns, you're looking for a guy that's going to come in and contribute and be able to help the team get to the next level. And I think that a guy like TYRESE Maxey, who is not being talked about a lot, can be that possibility of a steal in the draft. When I look at Maxey and I watch this game and watch the film study on him, he reminds me of Donovan Mitchell. Definitely a lot of people didn't know what Donovan Mitchell was going to do in the NBA. He was drafted 13th overall a couple seasons ago, and Donovan Mitchell is now an all-star and is pretty much putting the league on notice and killing right now in the NBA playoffs in the bubble. So I definitely think that his game kind of reminds me of Donovan Mitchell, and I think that TYRESE Maxey definitely has the great potential to be a good guard in the NBA. A lot of these guys that get looked over, and a lot of people that don't really look at these guys as high draft picks, sometimes end up turning out to be studs. So it's not where you get drafted at, it's what you do when you get out on the floor. It's the impact that you make when you're out on the floor. Now, what I noticed about TYRESE Maxey, that he has great footwork and balance on his shots. He plays with high confidence and has the range to be an effective shooter in the NBA. He's a better shooter than the percentages show. He's a great finisher at the rim. He embraces contact, plays with great concentration with either hand. And one thing that I noticed about TYRESE as well is that a part of his game is shooting floaters. That is definitely either hand he can shoot the float off of. So that's a staple of his game, and that's in his repertoire. And he can blow by his man with ease. I definitely seen that he had a great first step, being able to take the guy off the dribble and get to the rack. And that's something that you need to be good at when you're a guard in the NBA. You need to be able to get to the basket, and you need to be able to draw fouls and draw your men out. So sometimes you can throw the lob as well. And I see that that's something that he's very good in as well. Now, besides him being just a great defender, he has great body control. He contests most shots on defense. And some weaknesses that I saw about him is that he needs to take more gambles at stealing the ball. That's one thing that he definitely needs to work on. And I think that he'll work on that definitely in the NBA. Normally when guys get to the NBA, they work more on the things that they need to get better at. And I think that that's something that Maxey will definitely get better at as the time will go on. But also he needs to play with more consistency, just being consistent. And I'm telling you, that's going to be sky's the limit for the young fella. Also becoming a better passer and getting those passing numbers up and getting that assist rate up as well. And then I think he needs to work on his three-point shot and his shot selection as well. Is some of the things that TYRESE Maxey can work on. But I definitely think that he is a guy that the Phoenix Suns could definitely possibly take in this draft and end up being a steal for these guys. So you never know, man, how a player is going to turn out until he gets into the NBA and is able to show his skill set. And I definitely think that Maxey is one of the best guards that's coming in this guard-driven draft. It will be a lot of guards getting taken, whether it be shooting guards or point guards. TYRESE Maxey is definitely one of those guys that the Phoenix Suns need to make a point of interest in, because the guy can do it on both ends of the floor. He's a great defender as well as playing great offense, being able to get his own shot off, and that's what you want You want a guy that can create for others as well. And I saw him on several plays in film study, being able to get his shot at will, being able to take his guy to the basket, and being able to throw lobs to the big man. And he plays the pick and roll pretty well as well. So I definitely think that if the Phoenix Suns would take TYRESE Maxey with that 10th pick overall, I think that they would definitely get a steal in the draft. And we know that the Kentucky Wildcats normally have great guards in the NBA. Guys like John Wall and De'Aaron Fox have paved the way. And I definitely think that TYRESE Maxey is one of those guys that can also do his thing as well. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Till next time. Peace.